reassure you that, it is not going to
You
hinder
outlined
any
the key points
employment
and
you want to seek
everything.
elsewhere. So I think those parts were handled very well. It
By
was
doing
just that
that,
when you say that you want to
kind
give
of
somebody a bad news,
did.
you say the bad news and you actually give the bad news.
You were able
You
to
don't go back
stay
and
on
try to
point.
tell them how good they are doing, especially because of the termination.
And also
Had this
offer
been
solutions.
something which was
But
a common prayer.
wouldn't that be an
And
example of empathy
demonstrating the
from,
empathy part of it as well.
Shannon?
I mean, but I think
The
she's
one
saying
part
the order in which I carry it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
that
would
makes
have
Yeah, now what I
You
liked
asked,
about
asking for
Shannon
understanding and
is
giving
Shannon
commitment,
stayed
that
on
would
track.
be because you already offered help. But I would have asked for understanding, do you know what we're saying and this? I think you might have said something like that.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like, do you understand that you
Do
spell?
you need to go on shower?
Yeah.
Your,
Like, and I was trying to keep it a little bit
I
more
mean,
like,
to me, that's
and like,
important.
Yeah.
well, less
Yeah.
understanding
Right.
as opposed to
Yeah.
kind of have
Thrown
like,
the word hygiene
because
in
they
there.
there could be a personal problem or
Exactly.
something like that.
Exactly.
It could be
so that maybe the water shut off at home, maybe there's, yeah.
Right. And then,
But I just
yeah,
thought it was
the
gonna be
only
the
one thing I would say is gaining experience.
You're supposed to read
If we're able to
this.
help you, or if there's anything we can do with your products to make sure it's.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
a little gift basket with some soap?
Exactly.
Yes.
Use this at least 3 times a
I
week.
have to
Thank
get
you.
on board.
I have to be good.
You have to deliver, and I have to be the one.
I mean, you weren't here for the stuff, so it's
Right.
whether or not you're comfortable.
Yeah, see, that's, right, exactly, I
Yeah.
wasn't here for that stuff.
That's, yeah, it's just one of those,
You could read,
like,
you could read
because it's so
scenario and
personal.
give it this one.
Well, yeah, and it's,
And it's cultural.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
yeah, and there can be health issues
God.
sometimes, there can be all sorts of extenuating factors.
Yeah.
This is a very pressing.
Awkward.
You must have seen there was I think the show.
Smelly David's gonna go in the shower now.
The magazine had.
Why do you shower in the office? Your choice.
We do have showers now.
Does anybody use that?
Because
use that word?
there are a couple of lawsuits that have happened.
No, Dana uses it all the time.
I have crappy well water at home and it's no good for my hair, so
Oh.
I wash my hair here a couple times a week.
How is it? There's a lot of stuff in there.
There's a treadmill, there's like circuit weights, there's dumbbells,
But
and an elliptical.
Go for it.
The only thing that concerns me, I feel like there should be like an AED in there, or like some
No,
kind of like help kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because there's no windows in there, if someone falls over.
Yeah, I can see that.
No, and the next person that sees it is gonna be the one that walks in on it if they're, if they don't have a phone on them.
Yeah, we can use most people take their phones, but.
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, so I'm
Sometimes
not,
you just, yeah,
with it, yeah.
or, it falls back to treadmill, I think.
That was a lot easier
Right.
than
She's
I had one of
Oh,
mine.
she-
Yeah.
When you
Yeah,
used to
she's
push
not
button
going out.
phones rather than when we had our cell phones.
Yeah.
Here's what we do in post-test here. A little
Hey,
bit about
Aaron,
yourself.
how are you today?
Top class.
I brought you into the office, so we can have a conversation. It's been brought to my attention, and there's been a whole lot of people that's brought it to my attention, that, in the morning, they have sunset body odor.
What do you mean, body odor?
Body odor is pretty self-explanatory. Yeah.
You mean my cologne? You mean my perfume? It can be anything.
No, I'm saying it's an odor. In other words, he said, are you taking the necessary precautions about,
What do you mean by precaution? It's not like it's something which is going to negatively impact me. What do you mean by precautions?
are you taking are you going to what it
I don't know,
takes to prepare to come into work in the morning?
Yes, I do. And I'm really surprised that there are people that have complained, and I've been working here for about 9 months. And I'm exactly doing the same thing that I've been doing every single day. I take care of my personal hygiene. I take a shower when I come to work. I don't know why suddenly this has been brought in, but something that was not an issue for the last 7 months. How come it's become an issue now?
Well, here's what I'm going to recommend. I'm going to recommend that you start taking more of a look at yourself in the morning to ensure that
smell, Steve. You don't see green odors going on now.
No, but
Like pigpen. It's a learning experience.
I wish I had yours.
That's why we're in talent acquisition. We
Okay.
have to do.
Okay. I would just recommend that you start, making sure that your hygiene is taken care of in the morning. And, because we'll address this again at a later time.
Okay. I really don't understand where this is coming from. I'm really hurt.
Well,
I feel.
there's been more than one person. to
Yeah, but
bring this
I
to our
really
attention.
feel that, I'm being singled out. I don't think my team members like me and they're just coming up with some excuses because something that didn't bother them for 7 months is suddenly bothering them now. And I've not really changed anything in terms of my hygiene. So
Mhm.
it is really a surprise. I don't know, I'm really feeling hurt again having this conversation.
I can understand. However, just try to do a little bit better.
Wait, what's actually on? Steve's going for your job.
Sorry, see, that's the way I would have addressed it,
I didn't mean to
I mean, come on now, now that's an upfront comment. There's no politically correct with that.
No, listen, I had.
No, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a
Do you
tough
have-
one.
Do you have some advice or
I
feedback?
think, this is a really, really tough one. I think he did pretty well. He was direct, he was honest. I think he could have dived a little bit deeper into what the actual problem was, because body odor can be a ton of different things. He also, I think you gave some, here's what we can do next. I think you did touch on that a little bit. But maybe get into some specifics. I know in our case, simply mentioning like antiperspirant or something along those lines, but just give more concrete, feedback and whatnot.
Yeah.
But that's a tough one.
Yeah. Now, see, the question that I had is, am I supposed to address what she does in preparation for coming to work? Because the problem is once she gets to work, as opposed to, addressing, take a bath in the morning, put on clean clothes, do this and do that, in other words, there was no direct way, well, there was a direct way of telling her that there was a problem, but there was no suggestions that I could have given her for preparation to come to work in the morning. Or,
I would think that, offering help, again, if you're offering help, if there's anything I can do to help, with this, is there anything that you're struggling with? It's a delicate conversation for sure. One thing you can always fall back on is, our standard is, clean, bathe every day, before you come to work.
So what would you honestly recommend? Because a lot of individuals don't wear antiperspirant because it's not part of, it's something they don't believe in culture.
It's not
yeah.
culturally.
Yeah, so how do you,
right.
You have to fall back on, again, your code of conduct and your standards that you have, you've written for negatives in your handbook, that, the expectation is everybody comes in clean, showered, and odor-free, then that's a standard that you can uphold. I respect culturally, this is, potentially not something that, is something that you're accustomed to, but we have a standard that we do need to uphold.
Is that how you, have you
No,
had
so-
these conversations?
Yes, but one thing which actually I think we are all missing a big point. One of the most important reason is, which she should have asked, is there some ongoing situation, is there a situation going on that I should be aware of?
Mhm.
So a lot of times people have medication that they take that make their sweat smell. And if that is a reason, that is not something they can help, to be really honest. We've had that situation happen and we actually had to make 2 or 3 different suggestions. One is either, obviously, if somebody is okay to use a cologne or something like that. And then with one person, we actually had to say the person would like to have a separate desk, or if the team would like to kind of sit separately, and we actually had to make the team aware as well. So just trying to understand why it is happening. If it's not a medical condition, a lot of times there are other reasons. Sometimes people can actually cook in the morning and they come and they can smell of food, and things like that. So That's one. So just trying to find out whether it's anything medically related. If it's not, then trying to, like, for example, one of the situations that I had handled was, when we didn't have a gym in our office then, somebody would actually go to the gym and come directly to work. So at that point in time, we had still put our showers in, just letting them know that, hey, I don't know if you're aware, but we do have showers in our organization right now, and it does require, if you want to use it, feel free to use it. I think we're just kind of giving some suggestions that would help them overcome that. But again, just trying to be, because it's a very uncomfortable, very delicate thing, and it becomes very, very difficult to handle if it's a different gender. If it's a woman to a woman, it's still
I
easier.
have soap in my office.
We had soap dispensers in there, they had like maybe it could be shampoo.
Like in a hotel or
It's a
something.
very
I don't
uncomfortable
think there's a
discussion.
dispenser in there.
And I think that that's a very relevant point. I think those types of conversations
Do we have
are better handled.
Soap and
I think
shampoo
those conversations
dispensers
are better
in the
handled,
showers?
one-on-one as
Cause
opposed
that
to
would make a
bring
conversation
it
easier
to
too, so you don't have
HR
to feel like you
person's
bring in.
attention.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, I mean,
Depends on the relationship.
right, exactly. If one of those persons who had noticed the body odor, whatever that
Mhm.
is,
I hope I never have to have these conversations.
had addressed the situation rather than
Maybe
HR
long
addressing
enough,
the
it'll
situation.
happen sooner.
I think it makes it a lot more difficult. I think it makes it a lot more
Steve is so
of a
nice.
formal process
Mhm.
when HR is addressing it versus a friend
Sure.
addressing it.
Yeah, that's a good point. And that was one of the tips, right, is to build positive relationships over time. So if you as a coworker, and maybe you have a policy that it has to be brought to.
As much as I agree to that, I mean, if you have an organization that's like, say, 400, 500 people, it probably might not be, of course, I mean, coming from an HR, like, normally this is something that HR would handle. I mean, it's okay if a manager is doing it, because then he's only has to build that positive relation with his team.
Yeah.
But if an HR team has to do it, and there are 400 employees at a company, it is not a practical thing where you can have that one-on-one.
Yeah, that's-
Sometimes, I mean, that it's a good thing if it's there. If it's not there, still being able to bypass that and just kind of addressing it. Because another situation that we had was not with a bad body odor, it was just that somebody was using a very strong cologne.
Mhm.
And they actually wore maybe, just put a whole lot of it. And then we actually had somebody that had migraines triggered because of it.
Mhm.
Somebody actually started having a medical issue.
Mhm.
And it needed to be handled that
That's a
way.
little
What's
easier
that
to
called?
address,
The thing
because it's
that
just
he
like, this
uses
isn't
an
personal,
Anchorman.
it's causing someone by.
sex
Oh,
cancer.
yeah.
Some ways that can be easier.
Smells like your gas.
Yes.
Trying to be a little understanding of your coworkers.
60% of the time it
You
works
get a
all the
couple of
time.
things that
Last
you
from my
tone
skip
it down,
class.
or
Oh my God.
I actually had to move it. So I couldn't move the other person because the other person brought up that it actually got doctors known. So when somebody else is having an issue because of you, you don't move the other person, I actually had to move this person out. So,
Right, makes sense.
All right, well, let's bring everybody back together. I'd just like to discuss quickly a couple lessons learned from the role plays. And then we're gonna wrap up here and we'll let you go. So, what were some lessons learned? What did we learn about, what did we learn about ourselves? When you were on that hot seat, happened to deliver that feedback, what was going through your mind? How did that make you feel?
I don't trust Joe anymore.
Never have Steve.
Right.
Never have conversation about body odor.
Put that in the rules. Yep, that's gonna be in the new handbook.
Yeah.
Not Steve. What else?
I mean, there's a bit of anxiety that comes with it. You want to be tactful. I mean, you have a relationship with these people in the room, and though it's a fake conversation, you still want to make sure that you're doing it the right way. And
And it's not just because they're your employees and you have to see them on a regular basis. I think we need to go back to treating people as human beings.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Forget about the fact that they work for you and whatnot.
Yeah. See them as a person, show that empathy. And again, these conversations are never gonna be easy, but with more practice, they do get easier. There's never gonna be fun.
At
You're
least
never
have
like, yeah, I can't wait to
confidence.
have this conversation, right? But at least it can be something where you can approach it, you can be confident with it, and you can feel like when you leave that conversation that the message got through and we're gonna help this person with whatever impact it may be. Whether it's a termination because it wasn't the right cultural fit, whether it's that very uncomfortable body odor conversation where potentially they're gonna get it fixed, maybe they're unaware of it. We're gonna be able to help them be aware so that, again, you don't have the coworkers behind their back, it's not comfortable for them, just being able to have that. It's gonna make you stronger, as a colleague, as a person, as a leader for your organizations. So, recapping here, just as well, on the back of your leaders guide, there are the steps that we have for you here. Don't be afraid to you know, have them out, rehearse, use them. We have to have these types of conversations again, they're here